Yo, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Uh, yes, man, we got 10 games today. All right, I was going over MLB. As you guys know, I do MLB, and it's going to be one. All right, it's going to be one. All right, so you got to really, really take it easy in MLB. But if you've been rocking with me, we'll get to it. All right. Now, as far as today is for the NBA, you have to be glued to the news, man. You have to be glued to the news. Right now, we have Buddy Hill. He's out right now for illness, and the rest of the guys. We'll see what's going to happen with those guys. However, they do play Milwaukee, and it is what it is. I'm waiting on a lot of lines to drop. Not I don't see a lot of lines that I'm really really interested in. There is some, yeah, there is some, but some of the spots that I really really want to attack. Um, I guess that the lines are just not out right now. All right, so I been on a heater. You guys know that last 3 days, 4 days, especially these last 2 days. Um, especially these last 2 days went like 10 for 11. No, 11 for 12. um, Post it in the community section over there. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube. I posted on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all over the place. And the main thing about that is just taking what you like. Okay, that's the end all be all. Take it what you like. Okay, I don't really really fully make my mind up on Prize Picks until a long time. And then I like the fantasy score. I just I've been waiting for fantasy score to come out for a lot of things, but sometimes so fantasy score just came out for a few people I see right here. All right. So there's it's a lot of things to go into consideration. So let's just look. You know what? To make this pretty quick, something that I need to do with MLB starting and base and basketball winding down. So with basketball, there's going to be a lot of value to be had. You have to know your personnel. We've done this all year long, and so we went over certain stats and things of that nature, so we know. All right. But it is what it is. Let's just jump into some plays that I have interest in. And I have an unofficial six pick that I put in. I'll go over those picks with you all. All right. So first game on the docket here is the Milwaukee Bucks at Indiana Pacers here. Okay, we got 238 over under in this spot here, and it's a lot of self-explanatory guys here when you're looking at these teams, but here we have the Milwaukee Bucks. We on the front end of a back to back. Okay, so I'm quite sure Middleton, he doesn't play a lot of front ends of back to back. I mean a lot of back to backs, and they got the Bucks on deck. They have Boston on deck, I believe. So I'm looking at Drew Holiday, man. His points prop just went up to 17. I got it at 16 and a half. I took the over 8. I took the over 7.5 assists. I also took his rebounds and assists. I mean his points and assists at 24.5 on Prize Picks. Okay, so and I like his fantasy score. All right, so I like his fantasy score too. So what I played on that ticket was his points and assists. That's how these two teams played. He had 19 and 11, 24.5. Okay, so I took his points and assists. All right. I'm just looking forward to Middleton not being in. All right, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But we studied these injury reports and things like this for a reason. We do this. All right, we do this. So next play. Now Dallas Mavericks at Philadelphia 76ers, 231.5 over under. If Embiid plays, he's in a monstrous spot here. Okay, he's in a monstrous spot. If Embiid plays, he's in a monstrous spot. On the flip side, uh, the three ball for Kyrie is in play. I got interest in the three ball for Kyrie. Okay, so he's been, he hasn't been hitting the three ball at the clip that we want him to hit it at. So I have major interest in the three ball for him. It's been 4 games. He hasn't hit three threes in 4 games. So I got interest in that there. I think you can get that in Prize Picks. I didn't play it. I'm going to play it on PrizePicks, but I didn't play it on this ticket. Okay, you'll get two and a half, yeah, for 2.5 for Kyrie Irving. I didn't play it, but I'm going to play it. Okay, later on. Um, Houston Rockets at Brooklyn Nets. All right, so we have a 229 over under in this spot. Houston Rockets at Brooklyn Nets. We know a lot of things. You know, we we got a lot of stats that we in ways that we attack this team. All right, so point from the point guard position, we love to attack. We love to attack this Houston Rockets teams in a multitude of ways. All right, so assist prop. Per 48, they giving up the most assists. Points, they're giving up the most points, and the three ball, they're giving up the most threes, along with fantasy score. So they're giving up the most fantasy scores, and so on and so forth. Okay, so what I did was I took the assist prop for Dinwiddie. Looking at a double double later on. So I took the assist prop. I took the over 8.5 for Spencer Dinwiddie. Okay. Now, couldn't talk you off the points for somebody like I actually did take the points. Now, this is an unofficial six pick here. Okay, you can check you can check later on for an official six pick here. But Houston, I was torn between the points and the threes because this Houston team does give up the second most threes to the shooting guard position, so, at almost four. So what I just went on here and did. Last time these two teams played, Bridges did have 30 points. The usage is there for Bridges. I'm just gonna take the over points there. All right. So I took the over points there. All right. Next, this on the flip side. All right, because this is almost, it's almost shaping up to be like a same game parlay. You could actually do a same game parlay for this game. All right, on Prize Picks. So don't get it twisted. All right. The center spot, rebounding. Brooklyn on the season is giving up the second most rebounds to the center position. Okay. They also have the ability to give up points. All right. So they're giving up the sixth most points and the second most rebounds to center. And you can look at well, I've took the 8. All right. So I took the over 8 rebounds for Alperen Sengun. I couldn't talk you off his points or rebounds or anything, maybe PRAs or anything of that nature. Okay, but I ended up taking the point over 8 rebounds for Albert Shingun, and you see why. All right. Now, staying within this game, here's a play that I didn't play, but you can also play. All right. So last time these two teams played, um, Nick Claxton, he had 4 blocks. Well, this Houston Rockets team, they give up the most blocks, okay, to the center position. And Claxton, I was about to say Nick Bloxton, but they do give up the most blocks there. And let me go back and fact check that, but I do think he did have 4 blocks versus this team last time these two teams played. And he had Nick Claxton had 18, 13, 4 blocks. Yeah, so it was one. He was on one. All right, he's averaging 2.5 blocks and point 0.8 steals. So 2.5 blocks, almost 3.5 blocks of steals. So I couldn't talk you off of that either, right? I didn't play it yet though. I didn't play it, but that's a testament to how good, steals and blocks, they're worth 3 in fantasy scores and things like that. So he's definitely a candidate right there. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Um, Next play I want to talk about was a play that I just threw up there. Okay, now we know that uh, uh, Kevin Durant is supposed to be back today. He should be limited, but it just is what it is. All right, I went in on Prize Picks. I just feel like these guys have to do the heavy lifting. All right, so I called Devin Booker's points as 27 and a half. I think it was 26. What was it, 27 and a half? Like I said, this is an unofficial card. Take what you like, but the usage should be there for him. I'm taking 27.5 points for Booker. Okay. That's just a self-explanatory play. I really don't need to explain that play too much. So there you have that. Last but not least, for the props, I took Sabonis. Okay, so you can look at Sabonis in a multitude of ways. I just went on here with the assist prop there. I took the over 7.5 assists for Sabonis in this spot versus Portland. Like you can go PRAs, points and rebounds and assists, wherever you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? He's a triple double threat. All right. In this matchup, I'll just take the 7.5 assists here, okay? Versus Portland. I mean, it is what it is. Portland, they do give up the most points to the center position on the season. What about rebounds? The rebounds not too far off. I mean, their numbers don't reflect in the rebound category, but they do give up the sixth most assists to the center position right there. And you can look at fantasy points as well. They give up the fourth most fantasy points. So I like all those little areas right there. All right. So that completes the unofficial sixth pick right there. Uh, there you have that. Some other bets that I'm looking at here that I was looking at. I'll tell you right now. Uh, okay, so I'm waiting on Walker Kessler numbers to come out. You know, I'm gonna be all over this game here. I'm gonna do a same game parlay for this game. uh, Walker Kessler's fantasy score, all of that. You know what I'm saying? He gets a lot of blocks, so I can't wait till they drop his lines. Um, let's see which other game. Oh, this Sacramento Kings and this Portland Trailblazers here. So here, I'm going with the wire to wire in winning at the end of every quarter. I took that. And it's a parlay piece right now if you want to parlay it up with anything here. Um, Triple double. Got to slide in there on the triple double for the monitor Sabonis. It's a chance. This is a blowout. This is a risky play, so just sprinkle something on it. It's a chance could be blowout. Could be a blowout here. Um, and even you could even opt for 11 plus in a parlay piece, or get early on the get in early on the bands here. You know what I'm saying? You can see 31 plus at plus 700. It is what it is. All right. On the flip side, this defense is not that very good. It's not very good here. All right, for the Sacramento side. So I could see guys like Shaden Sharp and stuff like that putting up a few points here and there. You know what I'm saying? So can't count those guys out. All right. Um, yeah. So what else was I looking at? I'm not gonna, dive into everything right here. That's it right there. All right. I'm gonna leave it like that. Try to shorten this video off a little bit, okay? Um, so that's just about sums it up right there, okay, guys. Just for right now, let me take a quick look at the fantasy score just to see before I get off here. A lot of see a little bit, see what's going on here. Like I say, that Drew Holiday, I like that 33.5. Okay, so I couldn't talk you off of that. That'd probably be another one of my next plays. But Drew Holiday points and assists. Um, this is really in play if Middleton misses, which I think he's going to miss. Spencer Dinwiddie over 8.5. Couldn't talk you off the threes. Couldn't talk you off the threes for Mikal Bridges. I love him. 26.5. I'm going to go more. 8 rebounds. Taking the more there for Alper Sengun. 27.5 for Booker. Points for Booker. This is probably my least favorite, but it is what it is. Always, with me or anyone else, take what you like, okay? Always. Donovan Sabonis, more 7.5 assists, okay? With that being said, guys, peace out, man. Peace out.